Good evening and welcome to Vespers. I'm Intern Minister Miranda Lennox, and I'm so glad that you took the time to be here to nourish your spirit and your heart with me tonight. As always, we are joining together from afar, but our hearts are close. So in your body, in your spirit, out loud, or just in your heart, we will encourage you to sing along, speak along, participate fully. After some songs and some meditations and a period of silence, we will join each other in the main Zoom room where we can all see each other's faces. But for now, get comfortable and let's prepare to be in Vespers worship together. I'll begin with this chalice lighting. Too often, we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. And those were the words of Leo Buscaglia. And now we will join our voices together in reading our gathering words, which are on your screen. Caring is hard work. Keeping our hearts open to an infinitely beautiful and infinitely challenging world through all its joys and heartbreaks can be scary or impossible sometimes. But here we arrive, and here we know this is a place and time where we can open our hearts. This is a place where the work of caring is sacred and supported. Here we can ask the questions. What does my heart need to go on? How can I take this peaceful moment of relief to nourish myself for the work ahead? It's time to be fully present and receive what we each need. It's time to recharge for whatever tomorrow may ask of our caring hearts. And now we will sing Gateway, words by Reverend Leslie Takahashi and music by Joe Jalanis, brought to us by Joe.
Looking for a window, gateway to my soul. Keep me on this journey till I see it whole. Looking for a gateway to my soul. Keep me on this journey till I see it whole. Looking for a window, gateway to my soul. Keep me on this journey till I see it whole. Looking for a window, gateway to my soul. Keep me on this journey till I see it whole.
So now I invite you to join us in our words of affirmation and offering. And again, we invite you to just read along silently or to join in the words tonight. It's always good for us to hear ourselves speaking. Nourishing, good food, good company, right thoughts, ample rest, recognition of our own efforts and the efforts of others, recollection of our human being as well as our human doing. Writing the balance between play and work, tipping the scale from fear to love, from worry to wonder. Affirming our own goodness, no matter what we get done or not. Offering the best of our generous heart to the world. This is how we care for ourselves and others. Nourishing to nourishment.
Let's sing Find a Stillness. Words by Carl Seberg, music from a Transylvanian melody, and once again brought to us by Jojo Linus.
Find the stillness, hold the stillness, let the stillness carry you. Find the silence, hold the silence, let the silence carry you. In the Spirit, by the Spirit, with the Spirit giving power, I will find true harmony. Seek the essence, hold the essence, let the essence carry me. Let me flower, help me flower, watch me flower, carry me. In the Spirit, by the Spirit, with the Spirit giving power, I will find true harmony. Find the stillness, hold the stillness, let the stillness carry me. Find the silence, hold the silence, let the silence carry me. In the Spirit, by the Spirit, with the Spirit giving power, I will find true harmony.
Let's join in a time of meditation and reflection. We'll spend some time reflecting together and then enter into a period of silence. But first, let yourself get just a little bit more comfortable. Perhaps you might need to shift your posture. You could open or close your eyes. And of course, let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Soften your abdomen and let your breath pool there in a relaxed way. Picture yourself walking into a small cafe. No one else is there except sitting at the one little table by the window is you, yourself. Regard yourself with a friendly familiarity and walk up and say hello. Then take a seat. You are, of course, always welcome at this table. You can greet yourself and ask how it's going. You might feel a little awkward at first if you're not used to making conversation like this. But try and relax and remember no one else is here. It's just you and yourself, safe at this table. Take a moment to observe your distance. Are you a comfortable distance away from each other? Do you feel a little crowded or a little too far away? You can adjust that. Perhaps politely ask yourself to lean forward or lean back. And as you get comfortable in conversation here at this little cafe table, you're going to let your conversation partner know that you came here to ask a question. Is it all right if you ask that question now? And looking deeply into your conversation partner's eyes, I want you to ask, what do you need? Listen. Listen for the answer without interrupting. And when you've listened and silence has resumed, again, look yourself in the eye and warmly, openly ask again, what do you need? And over the course of the next few quiet minutes, I want you to ask that question as many times as you need to. You might receive a different answer each time, or the same one. And it's okay to keep asking. What do you need? You might wish to take your conversation partner's hand across the table, and that's okay. And once you've finished your conversation later, you might give a hug or a handshake. And you might thank yourself from the bottom of your heart for taking the time to have the conversation. I'm going to enter into a time of silence. 5 minutes of silence. Spend as much time as you need with yourself in conversation, and we'll return with the ringing of a bell.
till there is peace for us, and everyone will take one more step, one more word. We will say one more word, till every word is heard by everyone. Will say one more word, one more prayer. We will say one more prayer, till every prayer is shared by everyone. Will say one more prayer, one more song. We will sing one more song, till every song is sung by everyone. Will sing one more song.
And now the musical gifts of Matt Meyer.
I believed in solid ground until I saw the earth in motion, in the winds of steady change, and the ever-rolling ocean. Now the low part. All moves on in perfect motion. All is change and ever rolling ocean. All moves. We'll do that part two more times. In perfect motion, all is change and ever rolling ocean. All moves on in perfect motion. All is change and ever rolling ocean. I believed in solid ground until I saw the earth in motion, in the winds of steady change, and the ever-rolling ocean. I believe solid ground, in solid ground, till I saw the earth in motion, the wind of steady change, and the ever-rolling ocean. I believe solid ground, in solid ground, till I saw the earth in motion, and the wind of steady change, and the ever-rolling ocean. I believed in solid ground until I saw the earth in motion, in the winds of steady change, and the ever-rolling ocean. I believed in solid ground until I saw the earth in motion.